think that's great. And if the business is set up to where if he disappears, if the UFO plucked him off the face of the earth, like they do in that UFO show overnight. There's well, I'm not going to name it. There's this UFO show overnight, like a 4-hour show, and everybody calls in and talks about how the UFO abducted them. Then they woke up the next day in a cornfield and their underwear was on backwards.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Like so what if they did that to your advisor? Maybe your advisor, it's not because he's 70. What if he just got abducted by a UFO and maybe they didn't bring him back? Mm-hmm. They took him to the planet, whatever.
Oklahoma.
The planet Oklahoma. Do you think they do that? They think the aliens, they take some of our names and use them on their planets?
I think so.
Yeah, it's far out, man. Natalie and I were looking for some place to go for maybe 4th of July or something. I put something into Google of Montana something, and it said, do you mean Montana? It was another country. It was like Montana, like Serbia. It was some other country in Europe. And I was like, wait, we stole the name? Whatever country, it was something like in Europe. And I'm like, wait, we stole even that name we stole? We can't come up with any original names. Like Dundee is in Scotland, So 847-474-3888, 847-474-3888. If you'd like to get on our phone calendar in the coming week, 15-minute complimentary phone consultation, checkup from the neck up. Go look at our phone calendar, please. 560retirement.com, our phone calendar, 15-minute complimentary phone appointment, 560retirement.com. More after this.
Prepare for your retirement today, so when it's time to officially retire, you can relax and enjoy. Call Scott and his team today at 847-474-3888. That's 847-474-3888.
Who will help you get there? You've spent years working, taking care of your kids, saving money, and now you're nearing retirement. Or maybe you're already retired. Now it's your turn. You get to decide where to go next. Will your retirement include travel? Do you have a guide to help you get there? The team at Scott Tucker Solutions has helped plenty of families just like yours create their retirement roadmap. Don't let financial limitations take you off course in retirement. Scott Tucker and his team want you to have the retirement you've worked so hard for. Come in and meet with the team at Scott Tucker Solutions. They'll help you create a retirement roadmap that's tailored to your lifestyle and long-term financial goals. Call today, 847-474-3888 and schedule a visit. Call 847-474-3888. 847-474-3888. Investment advisory services offered only by duly registered individuals through AE Wealth Management, LLC.
And we're back. AM 560, The Answer, Saturday afternoon. This is Retirement Dakota with Scott Tucker. I'm Scott Tucker. Trusty co-host Jim Tilley. Say hello, Jim Tilley.
Hello, Jim Tilley.
Never get tired of saying hello. So some folks go into retirement and they're dependent on dividend income, to handle their taxes. Dividend income, well, it depends where it's coming from, right? But you could have dividend income right now. Some folks are paying as much as 23.8% income tax on dividends. There are some, now this doesn't quite apply if you're already retired, but for some folks who are working, making $400,000 or more, President Biden wants to increase the taxes on your dividends to as high as 43.4% just on dividends. That's a lot of money. You've got to pay for a lot of infrastructure.
That'll buy a lot of infrastructure.
We want to talk about another kind of income that folks oftentimes, they'll hear a radio commercial. Oh, these municipal bonds are triple tax free and all this. That's like a stockbroker running like a radio ad to make a commission selling you municipal bonds. So Jim, if I'm going to buy municipal bonds and I'm an Illinois resident, as I am, I have to buy the municipal bonds from
Illinois or the county or
yeah. So if you live in Illinois and you're gonna buy tax-free municipal bonds, you have to buy them from the state of Illinois or a unit of government within the state of Illinois. So even if it's like, Maine Township or something, which is like Park Ridge and whatnot, Maine Township is kind of dependent on the state of Illinois, or it could be. There's all these there's all this like this octopus deal. Like the city of Chicago is dependent on Springfield, the state of Illinois. So like I don't want to buy bonds from any entity, any government entity, being the state of Illinois or any entity within it. The other reason why municipal bonds can be dangerous, well, there's inflation risk.
Mhm.
You buy a bond paying a certain yield, well, then interest rates go up, as they're probably going to. We think they might be going up soon with all this money printing, with the inflation, and that there might the rates on bonds, on new bonds, might go up, making the older bonds that you just bought yesterday less valuable. So what people don't realize, I think, a lot of times, and it's not anyone's fault for not realizing this, the market value of your bonds is not safe. The market value of your bonds can fall and will fall whenever interest rates rise. Jim, there's one more thing about tax-free municipal bonds that folks don't think about.
Mhm.
So let's say you're an Illinois resident, you buy an Illinois bond, and let's say that the interest rate risk is out of the picture, or it's out of the discussion for a moment. Tax-free interest from municipal bonds can increase federal income taxes on,
Your Social Security.
right? So that's a crazy one. So if you were just like doing the dishes, not paying attention, or you're
Mhm.
driving down I-90, kind of, I don't know, honking your horn at somebody, what we just said, you can buy tax-free municipal bonds where the interest is tax-free, but then the tax-free interest from municipal bonds goes into a formula the IRS uses called provisional income. The provisional income formula tells the IRS how much of your Social Security retirement taxes, how much of your Social Security retirement benefit to taxes earned income
Mhm.
in retirement.
Right.
You paid FICA to fund Social Security, and now the IRS can have you paying federal income tax on as much as 85% of your Social Security retirement. What we aim to do for folks that come to us, and in most of the cases we can do this, what we aim to do